So you're starving, right? And I tell you that I can take you to this restaurant, this amazing sushi place in central London, but then you get it and you get in the car. But then I changed the navigation to this building that I know, and I tell you that we're going to the 64th floor of this building, and from where you can see the entire London. But the only food options you have then is an overly priced packet of peanuts and a cup of coffee that I'm so sure that you're gonna hate and say, what a waste of 10 quid. How would you feel? Honest answer. Probably hate me and fight me for it. But if I'm adamant, you have no choice because it's my car and I'm the one driving and you're in the passenger seat. So and also you don't have any say in changing my mind because it's my car. What do you do? What can you do? Get out of the car, take your car and go to the sushi restaurant or whatever cuisine you want to eat. Sounds fair and right. But then tell me, why do you let people choose a destination for you in your life story? Why do you allow yourself to postpone your own happiness? What are you waiting for? Like, what exactly are we waiting for? So you have a job that pays you and you're in your 20s and you can afford to book that trip, but you're not because what if and similar reasons. For me, I really want to go to Rome this year, like so badly. Like everybody who knows me in real life knows that I want to go to Rome right now. But I can't because I don't have a job. So financially, I have a blockage that I can't go. But it is on my to-do list. And this is not, like, trip is just one example. It can be eating healthier. That is on my list this year. Exercise. I am the last person you will see exercising. But this year I picked up running. Well, I picked it up last year, but I am continuously doing that. And my 2026 list is another thing on the list is to go on solo dates. Every month, not every week. I can't afford that shit. But every month, that is on my list. But you know how those things are on my list or why they are on my list? Because I made a decision to do that. Like, it was my decision. It was a conscious choice that I made. I mean, I chose that. Because today I had this realization, and hence this video essay, that I wanted to be a cafe owner at 21. And I'm 23 and I'm nowhere close to being a cafe owner. And it hit me that time will keep moving regardless of what I'm doing. And it's a very obvious idea, but it hits you in a way. And me doom scrolling all day or me just simply wasting my time and postponing those choices is doing nothing but creating a future regret for me. And I am in that regret. Like, if I'm not putting myself out there, I will eventually one day turn 25 and still not own a cafe or have a YouTube community or be standing at Berlin Film Festival with my film as an official selection. None of that is going to happen if I'm sitting in my bed rotting all day, or even if I'm burying myself into a 9-to-5 job, which is in a completely different direction than the way I want my story to go. Or how I want my life to be. Me being stuck at a retail job is not going to bring me financial freedom. Me postponing my Europe trip every year, even if I can afford it, is not going to make me a millionaire. And there is an uncertainty in all of this, not knowing how will I ever be able to do it. Like, I didn't know how to file a Schengen visa until last year, and that was the first when I went to Greece. And now I know how to navigate through that visa process, and it will be easier again when I have to do it for Rome. I took a leap of faith with this channel. I left my job. I have no idea what to do, and quite literally the other day I was crying to my friend about how fucking scary it is to be a 23-year-old. Like, I do not know what I'm doing. But the only way out is through. And at one point, at 16, 29, 30, 34, or even at 40, you will realize that this is not the story I want to live. That's it. Change it. Because the sooner you change it, the easier it gets, and the longer you get to live the life that you want to live. Change it even if it feels scary. Do it scared. Do it not knowing how to do it. Because the regret of not doing is far heavier than the regret of failing at it. And you hear it all the time. People's biggest regret is to not have lived for themselves. Unless that's the kind of life you want to live. A life full of regrets, but then by all means do that. Your life, your call. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And here's the tricky part. I can go on about this all day. Knowing it is one thing, and this idea hitting you from within is an entirely different case. You won't change unless you have stretched your limit of living a life someone else has designed for you. And I know it, baby, it is not one factor that is affected by it all, but you gotta take that risk because you got just one life. And I'll let you on a little secret. I'm 23 years old. As of today, 25th January 2026, I have no regrets, none that sound like I should have or I wish I did. None of that, because I did all of it. And I have not lived that long. So yeah, I am not somebody who should have regrets at 23 anyways. But in my romantic life, in my career, I do not have those regrets because I chose those things the way they happened. And touch wood, when I'm 65, I hope I can still say that I don't have any regrets that sound like I should have. So take this as a sign. Not as your tarot reader or a psychic, but take this as your sign to stop waiting for life to give you a manual to change gears. Surprise your life with a plot twist. And trust me, life will test you, but once you reach the other side, there is so much reward. Until next time.